Chapter 16. 2 days later on Tuesday, November 3rd. I'm sitting in the classroom on a stormy day. Harry is sitting next to me as we look at the weather, not paying attention to the teacher. Damn, the storm won't just go away. Why didn't we were sent home today, says Harry. I shrugged. Knowing Midtown, they probably trying their best to get students caught up before Christmas break. Harry nodded. Man, I can't wait for Christmas break. I raise my eyebrow. Hee hee, you haven't been in town long and you already want a break. Harry shrugged. Hey, I'm glad to be back, but school is this a waste of time for me? I chuckled. Then the school has a blackout and everyone complained. Meanwhile, a man who was driving a van parked near an utility pole and gets out of his van and approaches a man in a suit and his electrician that works for him. How in the hell did you let this happen? Says the man in the suit. I had no idea, boss. I had to take an important call while he was taking care of the pole. I had no idea he would get stuck. The man in the suit groaned and the man who exited the van approaches them. You called. The man in the suit is happy about him being here. Max, one of our electricians, has gotten stuck in the utility pole. The man who exited the van, revealed to be named Max, looks at the guy who is trapped by the wires. The guy trapped begs, please get me down. I don't want to be struck by lightning up here. Max shrugged and looks at the man in the suit. What's in it for me? The man in the suit gets angry as he said that. What? Don't you understand what's going on? Your coworker is stuck up there. Max shrugged. The man in the suit groans and rubs his face. I'll increase your payment by 50 inches. Max interrupts. Make it 150 inches. Are you insane? Hey, it's either that or he will stay up there. The man in the suit groans. Fine, just get him down. Max smirks and makes his way up the utility pole while the electrician asks the man in the suit, why do you keep him around? He's scamming you. The man in the suit shrugged. Like it or not, he's the best we have for utility poles. Meanwhile, Max keeps climbing until he reached where his coworker was. The electrician who was trapped notices Max. Max, is that you? Yep, and stay calm and take deep breaths. I'm going to detach the wires off of you. The electrician takes a deep breath so Max can focus and detach the wires, causing the electrician to break free and climbs down. Thank you, Max. Max nods and tries to reconnect, and when he finished doing it, all of a sudden a lightning bolt hit directly at Max, causing Max to get electrocuted and falls down to the ground. The man in the suit and the electricians ran towards Max. Max, you all right? Asked the electrician as they tried to wake him up, but the man in the suit yelled at them. What you doing, you idiots? Call the paramedics. So they do. Meanwhile, school ended for the day, but it's still thundering and raining. Me and Harry exit the school as I pull up my hood while Harry grabs his umbrella. Hey, do you wanna share it? I nod. No thanks, don't worry, I won't melt. Harry chuckled. If you say so. Hey, I have to stop to groceries, would you mind? I nod. Sure, I can go with a snack anyways, so we continue walking the path. Meanwhile, the doctor leaves Max's room and the nurse was walking nearby and she saw the doctor and approached her. Hey doctor, how's our patient? The doctor sighed. Yeah, by some miracle he survived. He must have a powerful guardian angel watching him. The nurse giggled. Yeah, I wish I was lucky as him. Meanwhile, 1 hour later, Max is in the hospital bed and he finally woke up. Where am I? He stands up and rubs his head. What? How did I get here? Wait, I remember I was struck by lightning, but I survived. How? The doctor enters the room and found out he's awake. Oh, Mr. Dillon, you've finally awakened. Hello there, what happened to me? Well, your boss dropped you off here. You were reported to be struck by lightning, but you've survived. Well, that's a relief. We managed to keep you healthy, so you should be good by tomorrow, but if I may, I'm afraid I have to tell you how much it will cost." "How much?" he asked. Then the doctor gives him the clipboard of the paycheck and Max gets angry. $2,600, what the hell is this? I'm sorry, but that's how much it was to put you back to health. This is ridiculous. I'm not paying that, sir, but I'm afraid you have to. All of a sudden Max starts to spark electricity around him and throws the clipboard away. "I said I'm not paying." The doctor gets scared. "Please calm down." "No." His sparks start to get bigger and bigger. "Screw you, matter of fact, screw everyone, I'm not paying for anybody anymore." As he said that, he raised both his hands and accidentally electrocuted the doctor, and she falls to the ground. Max gets freaked out and realizes what's going on. "Wait, what's going on? What's happening to me?" The sparks get bigger as Max's eyes widen. I got powers, ha ha ha, I got powers." He thinks for a second. "Interesting, now what should I do with these powers? I could help people, but then again all they have done is order me around and disrespect me. Nah, screw that." He gets off the bed. "For now on nobody will order me around, they will take orders for me. I'll become a being of pure energy and I'll become a living god. All hail me, all hail Electro," he says, and uses his electric powers to fly out of the hospital. Chapter 17. Meanwhile, me and Harry walked to his parents' apartment building. "All right, I'll see you tomorrow, Pete," says Harry, and I nod. Then Harry heads inside and I walk to an alleyway and change to his Spider-Man suit and heads outside. He swings around the city while listening to music. "Man, I hate rain, please don't hit me with lightning, please don't hit me with lightning." As I keep swinging, the radio goes off. "All units, we got report of a man with electric powers who claims to be called Electro. He's heading towards the rail yard." "Electro? How lame. I would prefer the Electric Man or the Zapper. Haha, good one, me." I keep swinging and head to the rail yard. Once there, I see a flying electric man dressed in a yellow and green outfit. The man absorbs all the electricity from the nearby deactivated trains. "Ah yes, give me all that power. You man, do you and your trains need some time alone?" The man turns around and smirks. "Spider-Man, what a wonderful day." I raise my eyebrow. "Man, whoever did your outfit needs to be fired. You make fun of it now, but soon the whole world will see this outfit as a symbol to the world's living god." I jump in the air. "Sorry pal, there's only one god here and you're too ugly to be him." I try to attack him with barrages of webs, but the guy was fast and flies behind me and tries to fire his lightning bolts at me, but my spider sense protected me and I grabbed him with my web and punch him in the face, but I got electrocuted instead. He laughs at me. "What's wrong, Spider? Did you poke the outlet?" I try to kick him, but the same thing happens. He just laughs at me and fires an electric beam, causing me to fly back towards one of the trains on top of it. I'm stunned by the electricity, so I couldn't move as Electro laughs at me. "Man, you're hilarious. Well, it's been fun, but I took all the energy I need. See you later. I'm going to collect more energy and good luck with the train, ha ha ha," he says, leaving me confused. "What do you mean?" Then he used his electric powers to activate the train and it moves towards the railroad. Electro flies away and I eventually recover, but Electro got away. Damn it, but I realized I have to stop the trail, so I head inside the train and try to pull the brakes, but it wasn't working and the brakes trigger broke. Oh come on. Meanwhile, at a train station, one of the workers looks at their monitor and sees the train Electro activated and notices it's going the opposite direction to an already activated one on the same railroad. "Sir, you need to take a look at this." Their boss, the train manager, took a look and see what's happening. "Crap, call the chief," says the boss, and he walks away while the worker calls George Stacy. George answer the call. Chief of police here. Hello, I'm calling from the train station. It appears two trains are driving on opposite directions but on the same rail. I need some policemen to evacuate as many people from the station as you can in case of a crash. George nods. All right, I'll send some men. Meanwhile, I climb back on top of the train and I get a call from George Stacy and answer. I'm kinda busy here, Chief. Well, whatever you doing, do it fast cause you're about to crash into another train in the opposite direction. My eyes open wide. Crap, crap, crap. I ended the call and in front of the train with my foot, making me walk on the front of the train sideways and use my webs to grab several buildings, and I try to force the train to stop with my feet. Meanwhile, at the other train, the driver gets a call from their boss. After getting the call, he nodded and hang up and pull the brakes and cause the train to stop and open the doors to let everyone evacuate, but Electro shows up. Oh no, you don't, you're going to enjoy the fun. So he electrocuted the train and flies away, causing the doors to slam shut, and despite the brakes are on, the train keeps moving and the driver can't stop it. Meanwhile, I kept trying to stop the train but my webs broke up, causing me to fail, so I got back on top of the train. Damn, I thought that would work. I got another call from George Stacy. Spider-Man, hurry, you're about to hit the train. I ended the call. Think, Spider-Man, think. Then I got an idea, but a terrible one, but it's the only option I have left. Once again I climb in front of the train, making me walk sideways, and when the other train is about to crash into me, I raise my hand and the rain into my hands prevents the trains from crashing into each other. Everyone that was in the other train is shocked that Spider-Man is here. That prevents them from being crushed to death, but it didn't stop them, as I'm just preventing them from going further but slowly crushing me. Meanwhile, a Daily Bugle van was parked nearby where the events were happening. A girl with fully red hair driving the van with the cameraman on the passenger seat. The red-haired girl looks at me stopping the trains. Travis, look. Travis, who is the cameraman, looks, and they both saw what I'm doing. This can be a great story. Travis, get the camera, she says as they get out of the van and get ready to record the events. All right, we're ready in 3, 2, 1. Meanwhile, Felicia just got out of the shower and is wrapped around in a towel and using another towel to dry her hair, and she sits on the couch and turns the TV on. The first thing that comes on is the news reporting on the train's event. The news reporter started talking. This is Mary Jane Watson reporting from the Daily Bugle. Today's events are getting pretty intense as we're in the scene of Spider-Man preventing two trains from crashing into each other. I worry for the tiger though, because it looks like he won't last long. Felicia, eyes open wide. Oh no, little spider, I have to try something. She gets up and heads to her bedroom. Meanwhile, I'm still holding the trains together. Damn, this hurts, but I gotta hold on. Come on, stop already. I look at the people who were in the train as if they're scared but have a little hope. I keep trying, but I'm starting to get tired. No, I can't stop now, come on, damn it, no. My body starts to get weaker and I start to panic. No, this can't be it, there's no way how I die, please hold on. I start to feel lightheaded and slowly close my eyes. Dad, I need you, I don't know what to do. I have a flashback to when I was in elementary school. I was still a bullied nerd who was walking to my next class, but I saw something. It was a younger Flash beating up a younger Harry, which we never met yet. How you like that, Osborn? Please stop this, says Harry as he keeps getting beat up. I try to walk away, but I hear Harry cry, please somebody help. I get angry and turn to stop the bully. Hey, leave him alone. Flash turns at me. Make me Parker or you're next, loser. But I decided to punch Flash in the face. Moments later I'm sitting outside of the principal's office as Flash and his family leave the office and exits the school. My dad finally arrived at the school and approached me and got on one knee to be the same height as me. "Peter, are you okay?" He hugged me. "Wait, you're not mad?" My dad laughed at me. "Of course I'm not, my son, standing up for others. I'm proud of you." I raised my eyebrow. "Does Mom know?" But my dad winked at me implying he didn't told Mom, and I chuckle, but my dad start being serious. "But Peter, what were you thinking?" I looked down. I saw someone getting hurt. I didn't want him to leave him like that. My dad sighs. "Yeah, but did you thought about the consequences?" I shook my head. "Peter, I'm glad you helped that boy, but you also hurt someone else in doing that, and you have to take responsibility for your actions." "Responsibility?" Dad nods. "Yes." We both stay silent for a few moments until Dad spoke. "You know, your Uncle Ben told me one time when we were in high school. Do you want to hear it?" I nod. "Your uncle once told me, with great power comes great responsibility. That means although you have the power to help others, you must be very responsible if you're ready to help others. Do you understand, Peter?" I nod. "I understand, Dad." He chuckles. "Good, I'll wait by the car." Then he leaves the building and I'm got out of my seat and I hear a voice. "Excuse me." I turn around and the boy who was bullied by Flash approached me. "Oh, it's you. Are you okay?" I asked and he nods. "Yeah, I just want to thank you for helping me. I'm just glad you're okay. I thought your guardian picked you up by now. I walk home, but I wanted to thank you first before I leave." "Oh, okay then, you're welcome, I guess." I start to walk away, but he stopped me and raised his hand for a handshake. "Hey, let's be friends." I get startled. "Friends? I never had a friend before." The boy chuckled. "Well, it would be an honor for you to be my friend. My name is Harry Osborne." I shook his hand. "Peter C. Parker." After that everything fade to black as I think to myself, "I'm so sorry, Dad, I tried my best." All of the sudden my eyes open again as someone from the train yells at me, "You can do it, Spider-Man." I look at them, then others from the train yelled at me, "Please, I know you can stop this. Save us, Spider-Man." And everyone cheered my name. "Spidey, Spidey, Spidey, Spidey." As they keep cheering I yelled in pain, but I was motivated and my body got stronger again and I scream in rage. But as the trains are being pushed back, my costumes start to have little rips, but not too bad. Then all of the sudden sparks of blue electricity start to cover me, and as I scream more sparks appear and they get bigger and bigger until I accidentally use that power to electrocute both trains, causing them to finally stop. Everyone cheered, from the people in the train, the people from outside the rails. Mary Jane speaks again. "It was a huge success. Spider-Man has stopped the trains from crashing into each other." Meanwhile, the workers at the train station look at the monitors and finally find the trains stopped. "It stopped, everyone's safe," says one of the workers, and everyone in the room cheers. Meanwhile, I'm still pushing the trains, but the driver said, "It's over, Spider-Man, you can let go." "Oh, okay." I did, causing me to collapse and fall to the ground. Everyone in the train is freaked out and the driver opened the doors so the people approach me in a crowd, but Black Cat showed up. "All right, everyone, it's time for you to leave." She picks me up. I got the little spider. Then she walks away with me while everyone looks and the driver says, "Thank you, Spider-Man." Chapter 18. Late at night I slowly wake up as I relaxed on the couch and I slowly released where I am. As this Black Cat's place, I look down and see Felicia laying on top of me asleep while my costume top is on the floor and I blush. "Felicia." She wakes up. "Hey, you're awake, I'm so glad." "What happened?" I said, rubbing my head, but I realized my mask was removed and I can feel my hair. My face goes red and she stares at me. It's okay spider nerd hee hee. She giggled at me but I tried to cover my face. Crap crap. But she pulled my hands away. It's okay Peter, your secret is always safe with me please breath. I take a deep breath but shakes as Felicia without her gloves rubs my chest muscles. Damn, I never knew you were so ripped. I blush. Thank you. I said. Then she sits up on the couch and I do the same. So you're Black Cat? She nods. Yeah, I've been for only a little while. As for you, I still can't believe it. My little spider was my little nerd the whole time. I rub my head. Yeah. What happened to me? Well, Toy saved everyone but passed out, so I took you here to protect you. Protect me? What do you mean? She rubs my face with her hand. I was worried about you. Worried? She nods. Yeah, I saw you on the news. I was so worried that the love of my life was on the verge of getting crushed. I blush again. What did you just call me? She giggled. Still don't get it. Okay, I'll say it then. She grabs my face with both her hands. I love you, Peter Parker. My face turns bright red. You love? She laughs at me. You're like a tomato, sweetie. Yes, I love you. I had a crush on you for years and I think it's not time for me to make my move. I'm shaking trying to speak. Felicia, She raised her eyebrows rubbing my chin. Come on Spider, I know you wanna say it. I love you too. She smiles. I know you do my darling. She kissed me on the lips, a feeling I never had in my life. As she stopped she giggled at my surprise. First kiss, huh? Yeah. Well, how was it? Amazing. Well, I got more plans for you. As she rubs my chest and she asks, do you want to spend the night with me, Peter? I take a deep breath and think about if that will be okay for Mom, but then again the hologram would be in my place so I don't have to worry about it, so I relaxed and decided to stop being shy towards her as it's the moment I have been waiting for. Yes, I want to be with you, Felicia. She smiles. Good. I kiss her, shocking her. Oh my, so forward. What happened to shy little nerd? He's gone because I'm showing you the real me. She nods. Good, I want to know you better, Peter. We kiss again and she pulls her zipper from her Black Cat costume. All right, let's have some fun. And we lay down on the couch. Chapter 19. The next morning arrives and I wake up on Felicia's bed with Felicia next to me and she's cuddling me. I slowly got off of the bed and put my pants on and head to the bathroom and look at myself in the mirror and think to myself, did last night actually happen? Hee hee, good job, you got your first time. Wait a minute. I said as I look and see my hair is still brown but with blue streaks now and my eyes used to be brown but now bright blue. How did this happen and how am I going to explain this to Mom? Then sparks of blue electricity start to appear, realizing my powers evolved again. Electric powers, I don't know if it will work on Electro but it's worth a shot. Then I realize I still have to go after Electro, son of a... Then I sighed. Then Felicia finally wakes up. She smiled when she saw me and got up and put on her black robe and approached me and hugged me from behind. Good morning, darling. I smile at her. Good morning. We kiss and she lays her head on my shoulder. Last night was wonderful. Yeah. Were you nervous, Peter? A little, but I don't regret it. She smiled at me. Good. She kissed my face. I sighed. Gotta get ready for school soon and get ready for school soon. How about you get a shower and I'll get us some bagels? I nod and I kiss her again and she heads to the kitchen while I grab all my clothes and backpack and get in the shower. While Felicia makes us bagels, she realizes her secret room is open and she closes it, trying to hide it from me as it kinda hides the stuff she stole. Meanwhile, I'm taking a shower. I say to myself, alright, how the hell am I supposed to fight Electro if I can't even punch him? I got it. What if I build a device that could absorb all his energy like a battery, but I have to get close to him? But how? Haha, rubber gloves. Electricity doesn't work on rubber. I just need rubber gloves and boots before going to school. I got out of the shower with my normal clothes on and approached Felicia as she got our bagels with cream cheese. Finally showed up. Sorry, I was thinking of my strategy to take down Electro. Oh, I can't wait to see it on the news. Wait, I'm on the news. Yeah, you were on the news yesterday. That's how I found out where you were. Huh. I sit down next to her. I guess we can thank that reporter for that. Funny enough, it was Mary Jane. Mary Jane, Mary Jane. Doesn't ring a bell. Felicia giggles. She was the popular senior when we were sophomores. Oh right. Anyway, that was her name, but don't think about her anymore. Got it. Got it. Good boy. She kissed me and we finished our bagels. I noticed that she tried to hide her secret room. I know you steal things. Felicia blushed. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me guess, this is your job. She nods. Are you going to turn me in? I shook my head. I'm not going to ruin our relationship because of you being a thief. Really? Yeah, besides I did research on your father and I know you two only steal things from criminals, so basically they were only stolen. Really? I nod. Really? Yeah, just please sell those things before I changed my mind. She hugged me. Don't worry, it's already enough for early retirement. You're the best boyfriend ever. I rolled my eyes. 1 hour later, I have gotten blue rubber gloves and boots and I head to school. I'm in the middle of class as I'm drawing the design of the device to stop Electro in my personal notebook related to my fights and Spider-Man stuff. As I'm drawing, Harry looked at me weird and I noticed and quickly closed the book. What? Dude, you got a bite mark on your neck. I didn't realize that, so I covered it up but blushed and Harry teased me. Where did you get that from, Pete? Nothing, eh? Dog bit me. Right, and what about your hair? Felicia dyed my hair as an experiment. But Harry chuckles. Come on man, you can tell me. Then I whisper quietly. I spend the night with Felicia. Harry teased. What was that? I spend the night with Felicia, okay. Harry tries to hide his laughter, making me embarrassed, and I lay my face on the desk. Stop laughing, man. I can't help it. Out of all people, Peter Parker, the smartest guy in school, spend the night with the most attractive girl in school. Shut up already. I got a text message from Felicia that says, I miss you, Zoxo, with a photo of herself, which I quickly hide it. Hours later after school, I head home building the device to absorb Electro's powers, which I was about done. And that should do it. Let's see if you'll feel a god after taking away your powers. Then the radio came on right on time. Calling all units, we got reports of Electro heading towards the power plant. I smiled. Payback time, Electro. I put on my costume and headed out. Chapter 20. Meanwhile, Electro is sitting on a rooftop absorbing energy from all over the place. Yes, more power, give it to me. Dude, get a room. I said, causing Electric to turn his head. What? But I punch him in the face, setting him flying towards the building. I landed on the roof as I'm now wearing blue rubber gloves and boots over my suit. I had to make a gap on the gloves so I can use my webs. There you go, Zapper. Electro gets back up. Spider-Man, I thought you be dead by now. Sorry, but I refuse to die to a false god like you. I'll show you, false god. He keeps firing his electric bolts, but I kept dodging. Man, what a terrible aim. Electro gets angry, but I jump and swing around the area as I keep dodging the lightning bolts. Man, did your dad teach you how to throw? Because you need practice. Grr, hold still. I'm sorry, I rather not be a walking utility pole. Then I swing towards one of the chimneys and goes invisible, and Electro looks around. Show yourself, or are you too scared of facing a god? He flies until he's next to one of the chimneys where I was still invisible. Let's hope this works. Hey Electric Man. Electro turns to my direction and I jump and grab his face. You look like you can use shock therapy. Then I use my electric powers and it actually doing damage to him as he screams in pain. While he does that, I grab the device I made for Electro from my backpack and put it on his back. Once I did it, the device activated and began draining his powers, and I pushed him off of me with my foot. Electro flies lower trying to get the device off his back but can't. What did you do to me? I'm turning you into an fallen angel. Now let's end this false religion. Electro gets furious and fires lightning bolts at me but keeps failing as I swing fast and goes invisible again behind his back while he's slowly going weaker. No, this can't be. Oh, but it can. Then I go on a rooftop and slingshot myself and dropkick Electro to the face while using my electric powers on my feet, causing Electro to hit the ground. How is this possible? I have electric powers. This shouldn't be hurting me. I'm not sure myself, but I'm glad it is. I said as I put my headset on and turn on my music while bouncing around. How you like them? They were a shocking revelation. I think I'll call it electric sting power. Ha ha ha, I call it copycat. Now die. He keeps firing his lightning bolts while I dodge and swing around taunting him. Come on, are you too scared of my electric sting punch? He keeps firing at me, at this point no longer aiming at me, but he's getting weaker and weaker. Then he starts getting exhausted. No. I realized he's almost out of power. Almost done. One more hit. I go invisible again and Electro use saved his energy and look around, but then I web zip towards him and becomes visible as I'm now on his back. It's okay, living god. No, I refuse to let anybody else control me, no. Then he yells in anger as he releases a huge amount of energy trying to electrocute me, but I ignored it and grabbed him by the throat. Hey Electro. What? Stings, doesn't it? Then I activated my electric sting and electrocute Electro, causing him to lose all his power and he lost the ability to fly, but as we fall I broke his fall because I was behind him. Ouch. Then I rolled him over and grabbed the device where all of Electro's powers are stored inside. Electro crawls towards me. My power, I need it, give it back to me, mortal. Now that's an order. But I webbed him up to the ground. That's enough, mortal. Moments later the cops arrived and they arrested Max Dillon and took him to the cop car while I'm talking to one of the officers. Give this to Chief Stacy, he'll know what to do with it, but be careful, it's the source of Electro's power. If this is destroyed, we're all screwed. The cop nods and takes the device. I'll give it to the chief right away. Good work as always. The copper walks away. After that I salute to Electro and head home. When I got home in my normal clothes, I enter from the front door and surprisingly Felicia is here making dinner with Mom and they start laughing together while music is playing. What's going on here? They turn around and see me. Oh hey dear, Felicia told me about you two have started a relationship and I love your new hair, sweetie. Felicia approach me and kiss me. Welcome home, babe. Good to be home. Come sweetie, dinner is almost ready, says my mom. Give me a moment. I head inside my room to turn off the hologram and put him away. While my mom approach Felicia and whisper, I'm guessing the bite mark was your doing. Felicia giggle while blushing and I left my room. Okay, I'm good. The ladies giggle and I go help them out with dinner.